information on how to log into your back office. So tonight, that's what this training is pretty much going to be about, kind of overview on accessing your back office, logging into your account. You should be doing this on a monthly basis, instead of coming in, checking your commissions, registering bookings, things like that, reviewing suppliers, registering with suppliers. Come in and take a look around to see what else has been added, updated. InteleTravel is doing some amazing things for us, bringing new things, new suppliers, just about monthly. So you want to keep up with what's going on. All right, so everyone should have, if you recently signed up, welcome to the best place here. Travel is awesome. So we are happy to have you all here. So if you have your, or you may want to check your emails to make sure you received your welcome letter. This is going to have your credential information on it so you can access your back office as well as registering with suppliers. So if you haven't done that yet, this is what your welcome letter is going to look like. I think I need to move this up here. I don't know if that's in the way or not, but okay. All right, so getting started, going through your back office. If you haven't done so already, there is a quick start guide. That guide is going to give you some quick tips on getting started and the business. You don't have to do everything all at once. Don't overwhelm yourself. Kind of go through, pick a couple things, mark those off your list. We also have your training manual. It's always a good idea maybe to print that out so you have it at your fingertips. Through that, it's going to give you all the ins and outs about your business, getting started, what to do, what things are, what it's all about. Knowledge base in your back office. It's going to answer a lot of questions, your Q&As, your facts. So if you hear things about CLIA on a regular basis, you're like, what is CLIA? What's that about? You can go back here and click on that, how to apply. It's going to give you information, how to, anything regarding your commissions, any questions that you might have, you can check back here and get those questions answered. Your and training, your library is in here. You want to, as a new agent, make sure you complete your training videos. This is very, very important. You might have lots of questions, especially as a new agent, or even an agent that's been in the business for a while. You're working and you might forget, wait a minute, what was that again? Come back in here. It's not going to hurt to rewatch these videos. Even if you do it once a year, come back and watch the videos. It's going to be a great refresher to see any updates or anything that you might be looking to go over. So if you haven't done this yet and you are new to the business, this is going to be a game changer. It's going to be a great place for you to start. If you start working on them, we all have lives. We have a lot going on. You may want to watch a couple, come back, watch some more tomorrow. It's at your own pace. So you don't have to get through them all at one time, but it's very important that you do get through all of the videos. It's going to answer a lot of questions that you will have when you first become an agent, or even if you've been in the business for a few months and you kind of got off to a slow start. It's always good to come back, make sure you get through these, okay? Questions regarding different places, regarding travel or adults only travel. You might hear things about traveling to Europe and you're, oh, I've never been to Europe before and I'm new and I have this client, she wants to go to Europe. You can come into the InteleTravel library and watch some of the videos. It's going to help you learn more about Europe so you can answer some of your clients' questions. All of this good stuff is in your back office, right at your fingertips. It's something more specific to a cruise line or supplier that you've never worked with before, Disney or Virgin Voyages, things like that. And you might get a client that's like, hey, I see you're an agent. I want to book this trip. Have you ever gone there before. Don't tell them no. I mean, you can if you want to, but this is a great way to learn about that supplier so you can help them. You can also go directly to the supplier and take their training as well. But there's a lot of information right here at your fingertips 24/7, even on your cell phone, your tablet. So if you're washing clothes and you're busy with the kids or you're at your child's sporting event, this is a great time to take your tablet with you, watch some of the videos, come to your back office, go through all of the tabs and see what's in here so you can know exactly where to go for events, education, trainings, things like that. Okay, so on the affiliated organizations, like again, I was saying earlier about CLIA, you may hear that quite a bit. You can come into your back office and get all of your questions answered. So if you hear people talking about CLIA and you're not really sure what that's about, what it means, what it's for, if they have training, you can come in here and see all of the tabs, what they have listed, and you can take some of their trainings also. All right. Um, right. I froze there a little bit. Okay. So to your back office, you have a dashboard board, book travel, my agency, education, and help. And down along the side underneath your name, so your name is clear, you can see you'll have your agent website. So you can set up your website, get that set up, ready to go. You can view your commissions report. Anything that you've registered, you're going to be able to keep track of that and know what your totals are, when that lovely commission check is coming out. It's awesome. Our company is now sending commissions on a weekly basis. So it's fun to come in and see what commissions are coming, but also come back in here to see what else is in your office. This is your business that you can take anywhere. You can manage your clients. There's that quick start guide. Underneath, you have your links. That's going to be your manual, as well as your agent profile form. So if somebody's asking for a vacation versus you go where they want to go, how long, where they want to travel to, how many people, you can send them this form, collect all the information, and they'll send it right back to you. And here you also have your credit card authorization form. This is very, very important. When you are booking travel, make sure you are getting this credit card authorization form filled out before you book their travel. So come in here, click on all of these links so you can see what they lead to. You can print some of these out if you need to. Get comfortable so you know where things are. All right, and this is just a prime example of why we need to check our back office regularly. I said earlier, InteleTravel is doing some amazing things for us. They're always adding some new things, and sometimes we don't get to see the email that something's been updated or added. But if we're checking regular, we will be able to see that. So if you see on the column in the middle, we had hotels, flights, cars, cruises, vacation, preferred partners, registering outside bookings, and hot deals. But they've added a few things over here. So now we have insured, which is our insurance or travel protection, our VIP partner exclusive, which is Travel Leaders Network, the preferred partners, and then there's hot deals in here. So you can see there's a few things they snuck in on us. All right, so that's just a little bit more information on our preferred partners. And this tab here as well. The first tab was my profile, my commissions, agent website, your CRM, your customer database, marketing, sales, and tools, and agent only FAM. But now we have the print shop in here. What else did they squeeze in? I think that was the only one. So each tab at the top is where they're going to add something. So tab.
Hey, Ambassador, you going in and out.
to be, you can add oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you going in and out. Let's do a mic check right fast. Can you guys hear her? Because she's breaking up on my end. If you can't hear her, hit a 1. If you can't, hit a 2. So they can't hear you.
Paul, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Let's try it again.
All right. So this is where you would update your website information.
Yeah, we losing you. Try it again.
Okay. This is where you would update your website information, adding your slogan. If you want to put a slogan on your website, email address, phone number. You don't have to list an address if you don't want to. You don't even have to put your phone number there if you don't want to. Those are optional. So if you don't feel people, since we work remotely or anywhere in the world, and you don't want people to have access to your home address, you do not have to list that on there. If you are in a brick and mortar and you want people to come into your office to see you, you can list that address there. So where you see an asterisk, the red asterisk, that is what is something that you have to fill out. Everything else, you do not. So you can add a short bio about yourself, add an agent, your agent profile picture. Now, I always want to make sure everybody understands your profile picture is a picture of just you. You know, we have great photos when we are traveling with friends and family, loved ones, and we have a picture and we're like, oh, this picture is so pretty, it has a beautiful background. I want to post that one. But just keep in mind, when people come to your website, you want them to see you. You want them to know that when they are working with you, who in that picture that they're going to be talking to. So make sure you have a nice, clear background, um, and that you are the only one in that picture. So you can update that here. Anytime you make changes, it does take about 48 hours for it to go through compliance, make sure everything is good to go before you see it updated. Okay. All right, so this is the rest of this is just marketing. You have access to marketing tools in your back office, emails, direct mail. So you want to come in here, take a look at everything. All this stuff is free to you. Yes, free. You don't have to pay for newsletters and emails. You can create these things in a matter of minutes and get information out to your clients, and you don't have to worry about paying for it. It's already designed and set up. It looks really nice, very professional, and again, you don't have to pay for it. InteleTravel is going to take care of it for you. You can sell email. Email marketing works the same way. That's in your back office. Also incentives. There's incentives back here. So you want to take some time to get in here and see all the things that you have access to. Okay, this is just going over those forms that I talked about earlier. You can print those off or download them as a PDF and email them to your clients. Then they can fill them out and email them back to you. That's the credit card authorization form that's back there. You can print some as well. That's also a PDF. And then your insurance waiver or insurance. It's very important that you are, making sure your clients have insurance or explain to them why. And so this number here, the ACCA number is the number you're going to use to get registered with Allianz. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to go over to my site and show you how we would register with a supplier. Okay. Jamal, you able to hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you. And I can see your screen, so
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to log in. Oh, it's doing that. It looks like I'm freezing.
No, we can hear you. We can see you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you see me on my screen?
I see you and your screen. You good.
Oh. Okay.
It depends what screen you're trying to show. It's the PowerPoint that's there right now.
Oh, the power. Sorry.
Yeah, the PowerPoint's still up. Thank you, Frida.
Okay. I will reach you. It's lagging. Sorry.
Nah, you cool. It's okay. We all right. No, it's
I can see it now. It's lagging pretty bad. But we'll get it moving along here. All right. Thanks everyone for your patience. You all know how technology is. Just when you need it.
You need me to pull mine up on my end?
Yeah, you can, because now I'm.
This what you want to go at right here?
Who said yes? But give me a second. I see you.
Can y'all see my screen?
We can see it.
I see it.
All right. Well, don't worry about it, Keisha. I'll just walk them through it, all right? You just come in when you're ready, okay? All right, so what Keisha was showing you guys is how to register with suppliers. Now, there's a great video back here in InteleTravel University. All I did was education, InteleTravel University, and as Keisha eloquently stated, you might want to come back here, I would say quarterly, because things do change. And yours going to say start your training videos or you completed it. And if you come right here, and I'm going to show you this as well. Make sure we turn off Mr. Ferrara, and it's going to have where we at? Registering with partners right there. That's an 11-minute video. And we always work our business. We encourage you to work your business in 15-minute pockets. So guess what? That's under that 15 minutes. You may want to break that up. But once you see that video, and it's another one that talks about the preferred partners as well. Let me go grab that one. If you come back here to your dashboard and go to book travel, preferred partners, everybody see that? And you just click on this PDF. You can look at it, download it, or you can click right here. You got 3 ways you can do it, all right? You never have to call your sponsor. You click on that PDF right there, and voila, this is going to come up. Preferred travel partners. You don't have to sign up with all of them. That 11-minute video is going to share that with you as well. And if you come down, guess what it says? How to register with preferred travel partners. So they make it very simple for you. And you also can look at your training manual, which shows you as well. And you also have that video. So you have a lot of resources that show you how to do it. And you would just come down here. I like to have the certain supplier that I have partners register for. And if you read right here, each supplier, they tell you exactly what they do. Just give you a little montage of what they do, give you some important things to know about them, okay? And also, they tell you the commission, and they show you right here supplier registration. Do not register your agency, register yourself as an InteleTravel agent, and that's self registration. And you also have, as I mentioned before, assisted registration and request registration. And we don't want to spend too much time showing you how to register because guess what's going to show you? Everybody guess. That 11-minute video, the training manual, the quick start guide. So you have resources on what to do and how to do it. We just have to be resourceful. Keisha, how are you sounding on the internet? I'll give it back to you.
Good. I can see your screen. I did want to mention too that all suppliers um, have different registration options or way they would like for you to register. Some you may need to um, go through the help desk to register with a supplier. So you really have to look at which one that you want to register. You don't want to say, oh, well, this isn't how I registered with the other one because they're all different. So you really need to, in the back office, pull up the details, which one you want to apply, register with, and see what the steps you need to take to register because they're going to be different. Um, and also, I wanted to mention too is when we were talking about while we're talking about registering with suppliers, when you do register, be on the lookout for your login details. It could be the very next day. It could be 2 days. So if you're registering, keep a lookout for it because once you get that login detail, you want to go in and get and sign in. Log in with what they're giving you. If you may need to reset your password, or something like that. You don't want to delay because what will happen is it'll expire. And then when you do try to log in, you're going to say, well, I can't log in. They sent me info. It's not working because it probably has expired. So keep that in mind. If you're registering, look out for the email, go in and sign up and get it set up. Again, what could also happen if you're registering for a whole bunch of suppliers and you're only using two of them, that information could time out. So when you go back to it in 6 months, now you're ready to book someone, it's not working. That's because you haven't logged into in a really long time. So keep that in mind. If it doesn't work, you may have to re-register with that supplier. I wanted to bring that up too.
So it's back on you if you want to start sharing again, Keisha. I gave it back to you.
And let me see if it'll come up.
And just let me know if you need me to go back to mine.
Okay.
And guys, get ready for the Q&A. You're going to raise your hand and ask your question. You know, we want to keep it quick because we have a lot of people that didn't get their questions answered last week. And just leave it to one question, maximum two. If you got another one, just raise your hand and we'll try to get you back in the queue. Back to you, Keisha.
Yeah, it's not coming up.
Tell me where you need me to go.
Versus the booklet.
You mean for as self-registration and request registration?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
just so they can see what the list looks like.
No worries. So if you guys look, when you come to your preferred partners, it's going to tell you you have 3 types of registration: request registration, assisted registration, and self-registration. And you can go read exactly, the difference in all of them. So what Ms. Reddick was mentioning, if you come down and you look at this one, for example, ALG Vacations, it's telling you that's a request registration. See right here? Okay. If you look at a partner like Alma Waterways, right here, you see that is a self-registration, okay? And you just follow the instructions right here. If I click on this, oh Lord, that didn't work. Let me go back. Like she said, technology sometimes.
I see you. Can everybody see his screen?
They off a chat. They can't talk.
Oh, okay.
We can see it just fine.
Okay, awesome.
Thank
awesome.
you.
So I'll try American Airlines. So if I go to American Airlines, see that's a self-registration. If I click on that, whoop-de-whoop, okay, it's coming up. And then I would go right here. I'm not going to register my agency. I'm going to create my personal login because InteleTravel already has the agency registered. We're registering it up under their credential. And right here, you're just going to follow the instructions. Everything that has a red dot by it. And I know some of you may be new, so it's going to ask you for your agency, ARC, IATA, CLIA, true number. We use the IATA. You would type in 105-480-20, and you don't have to call your sponsor for that. And see it's right there. Boom. And that's in that email they send you. And you just fill this information out, okay? You don't have to do the promo codes and all of that stuff because it's going to blow your email up, which is fine. And you see there's no red dot next to this stuff. That is a self-registration. And if you did a request registration, I'm going to get that PDF back up. You come to Help, InteleHelp Hub. Submit a ticket. And it is self-explanatory right here. Please enter your advisor PIN, booking number, vendor name. So if I was doing Delta Vacations, I would put P229242. That's mine. Delta, don't y'all write that down. Matter of fact, let me copy it. I've been having some crazy stuff happen to me. So select type. I come down to supplier registration. I'm going to put my PIN number there, my email there, my first name, my last name. And this right here is going to bring up the suppliers. Delta Vacation is right there. I would register with MSC, Norwegian, Vacation Express, and VAX, but I have to do them one at a time. You can't do them all at the same time. I just click on Delta Vacations and hit submit. And pay attention to your email because you may receive that email between 24 and 72 hours. And just follow the instructions. Back to you, Ms. Reddick. Anything else you wanted me to cover on this slide?
Nope, that's perfect. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted to go over tonight, especially checking for the email and using it to log in to make sure it works, that you can get into it so it doesn't expire when you are ready to book your travel. So we can open up for questions.
Okay, before we do the questions, guys, remember, go ahead and just ask your question. We appreciate you telling us thank you, but we want to go ahead and get all the questions. So get in and out with your question. You know, you could tell us a story, but try to get to the question right away so we can answer all the questions. So first question, let me stop sharing. And also, let the ambassador answer the question if you can. Just because there's so many people on the Zoom, we don't want to give out misinformation. And some of you guys know this information, but just for the training purposes, we want to let the ambassadors answer the questions. Now, if you want to answer a question and you know that person, y'all sideline, of course, you guys can have that conversation, offline. So the first one we're going to go with is Miss Terry Davison. Go, Miss Davison, because we got 50 people right behind us. Hold on.
Okay,
There you go. Oh, let me stop recording.
Recording stopped.
There you go, Miss Davison.
Okay, my question is as far as the is it giveaways? I think it's called.
Incentives.
The incentives. Yes. I've been looking for that. I had it last year, but this year there's no access to it. I called. I left numerous messages, so I don't know. Is there another way we're supposed to be going in to get those now?
You can through your back office is where you would find them.
Yeah, that's where I was at.
She said she can't find it.
No, I said that when I go to purchase it, it doesn't allow you to purchase.
Got you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I for that.
Okay.
Yeah, so they did change that, and we're actually like when you go through the process, go through contact us, and I would just put it in there. So you'll be dealing with them directly, and when you see contact us, it will say email E Martinez, and then you would request for it from there.
I've done everything and still never got anything.
Oh,
Have you called the help desk, customer service?
Yes. And they even said that I just got a call, whatever it said on the thing. And I did the E. Martinez guy, Edward, I think his name is, emailed him. I called him, never got any response.
all right. So
That's been all year.
So my apologies that you haven't got an answer. What we'll do, we'll put our heads together to figure out what's going on. And I'm not sure who organization you in, but we'll try to get that question answered for you, okay?
I'm under K. Cole.
I'm sorry, I don't know nobody, but...
Oh, Mr. Moore. Mr. Moore.
Yeah, I don't know nobody.
Find you.
Okay.
All right, no worries. Okay, Mr. Shields. There you go. Should be on unmute. There you go.
How you doing? Thank you. I have two questions.
Go ahead.
In the preferred travel partners manual. I don't see transatlantic cruises. Does that mean that it's not one of our preferred partners? And the second question is, what is a repositioning cruise?
Okay, great. Second question, we're going to answer that for you. Go to Google right fast. I want you to type in what is a repositioning cruise. That's going to get that one answered for you. And has anybody heard of that cruise line again? What's that cruise line again, Mr. Shields?
Transatlantic.
Transatlantic.
Trying to get her to Barcelona. She wants to take this cruise to Barcelona.
Is it a cruise line, or she just wants to do a transatlantic cruise?
She wants a transatlantic cruise.
Oh.
So then you would find the cruise line that she wants to sail on and see when they offer the transatlantic cruise.
So, Mr. Shields, transatlantic is the actual term for that cruise. It's not an actual cruise line. So,
Okay.
A lot of cruise lines do transatlantic, meaning they go from United States to across the Atlantic Ocean. That's considered a transatlantic cruise. Many cruise lines do them. You just got to qualify your client, see which transatlantic cruise is available during that time, and you can put on something nice.
Thank you.
Great.
All right, thank you. All right, Miss and all guys, don't ask your questions in the chat. Raise your hand, okay? I forgot to mention that too. My apologies. Miss Beauchamp, how you doing, Miss Beauchamp?
Hello, how you guys? How you doing? How you doing? So I have a question. You know how they have set up with InteleTravel when you get a new business partner that they're supposed to be taking them through their own like onboarding via email. How do you make sure the person? What is the process? How do you make sure that they know what to look for? Like, what does it say? Or
so if that's the drip campaign, and they will be receiving emails. Whatever email they use when they signed up, that's where the emails will go. They'll start receiving them probably like maybe once a week.
So they'll be looking for something that's called a drip email.
No. We call it a drip email. That's the term for it because it's gonna keep sending them something like a dripping water faucet.
Okay, yeah. So it'll just be coming from InteleTravel, not saying anything. Maybe it's gonna say onboarding.
You mean a new partner or a client?
A new business partner.
Oh, no, they're going to get those emails, and InteleTravel tells them exactly what to do. I wish I could pull those emails up for you. I had some business partners send me those emails. It tells you, go do this, go do that. Next email going to tell you, go do this, and they don't send them all at one time. And they kind of make it interactive to tell you exactly what to do, kind of like maybe like an 8 to 10 day thing where you make it a different email where they're telling you exactly what to do. If you want to, if you ever had a new business partner, you could ask them to send you those email sheets so you will see. And technically, when a new business partner comes on, they really don't need you because it tells them exactly what to do. It's like, go get in your car, crank it up, drive 15 miles per hour. It's GPS to your business.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Differently. Some people need to have you show them, but you don't have to with InteleTravel. They send you everything.
Okay, so I just tell them to make sure they look out for the emails from InteleTravel.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
Okay, I thought they had a specific name because you get so many emails initially. So okay, all right, thank you.
Well, no worries. Yeah. Okay. Samsung SM A136U. Samsung SM. There you go.
Hi. I have two questions. One is I am interested in a particular niche, which is health and wellness. Are there any specific suppliers for this, or yeah, that's the first question.
Okay. Yeah, many suppliers offer health and wellness. Health and wellness is a big niche inside the travel industry. So Virgin does health and wellness. A lot of Secrets Properties health and wellness. Pretty much every supplier, depending on what hotel or brand you book, has health and wellness.
Okay. All right, because I was thinking maybe a specific supplier that just
Delta, Vacation Express,
retreat. Okay, so
American Airlines.
okay, so I just take the university or the education, I can get that. The second thing is, so this is my first time hearing about the drip email thing. Is that something that just started?
No, ma'am. So say if somebody go register on your website, Miss Samsung, and when they register on your website, InteleTravel starts sending them emails like travel tips, travel trends, and it has your information at the bottom of it. Contact Samsung AM A136U, for more questions.
Okay, is that so? That's for clients.
Yes, ma'am. What you could do,
Oh, okay.
go to your
okay.
website and sign up with a different email, and you'll be able to see exactly what a client is seeing.
Okay, I thought that was for new agents for onboarding purposes.
No.
Okay, got you. Okay, got you.
Okay, great.
All right, thank you.
Hey, no
Appreciate
worries.
it.
Great questions. Lori.
Hi, I want to know, how do I see my customers that sign up to register with me? Where do I see that?
That's a great.
In the back office. It was the CRM on your dashboard.
Back office, dashboard.
Mm-hmm.
And what else?
I don't know if that'll let me share.
When you log into your back office, you're gonna see my agency, and you're gonna see CRM. It's gonna say my agency, a drop down, and you're gonna see CRM. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna show you all the people.
It'll say welcome, Lori. If you just scroll down right underneath that, you'll see a bunch of links. It'll be on there too, on that side as well.
Because I was trying to register somebody for the emails, but I couldn't get it together.
Okay, I'm not sure. Was you having technical problems or?
I don't know. I kept trying to register them, and I would go to the area where I guess I had to type it in, but nothing was happening. So I would go back, and it would say if they were already registered.
Right. So this is what I would do if I was you. Get you another email. Do you have another email that you can use?
I do.
Have you tried to register yourself?
No, I haven't.
Try that for me so you can see exactly what they're seeing.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Hey, no worries, Miss Lori. Terry Ann Pine. Terry, there you go.
Hi.
Hey.
Hello. All right, so I have a Vacation Express question. When I book the value price packages, it gives me different flight options with different flight codes. I'm not sure how to figure out which flight code represents, let's say for JetBlue, their Blue Plus or the different fare types, since it's just a letter code. How do I navigate that?
Well, when you go to vacation, you go ahead, Keisha. I feel like I'm a teacher's pet.
No, you're good because I'm not familiar with Vacations codes.
So,
Vacation Express.
What you want to do when you go to Vacation Express, Terry, let me show you this right fast. I'll make this real easy for you, and I'm probably gonna have some more questions. Boop, 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 boop. They got some people in the waiting room. Y'all can let them in for me.
Yeah.
Let me see here. New booking. You see right here where it says fare types?
Yes.
I always do exclude this. I don't want to see those fares. So when the fares do come up, I know those are main cabin fares.
Oh, okay. Following.
So if you got questions about it, you can get the booking together and call Vacation Express. Now, I will say this. If I call Vacation Express, I get one answer, I call back to make sure I get the same answer. And sometimes I'll call back to make sure it's consistent across the board. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's super helpful. Thank you.
No worries, Terry. Gladys. I hope I'm saying your name right. Hey, Gladys. Going once, Gladys. Come on, Gladys.
Hey, Gladys.
Going twice, Gladys. All right, we'll come back to Gladys. Angela Clark.
Hello, I'm sorry.
There you go. Hold up, Angela. Hold up, Angela. Let Gladys go. We'll
I'm so sorry. I was trying to find the mute.
Okay.
So a few weeks ago, I started taking the InteleTravel University tutorials that, about compliance. I went through like 2 or 3, and then like a week later, I wanted to go back, and until this day, I cannot find them. I don't know where to go back to.
Okay.
And she showed them on the slide, but I I wasn't able to catch, see the page.
All right, so you see my screen?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna show you this right here. This is so easy. Watch this right here. Yeah, here we go. Uh-oh. Oh man, it's making me go back. Okay, let me log back in. Do. See right here where it says education?
Education, yep.
InteleTravel University.
Yes.
You come down, and it's gonna be right there. See it right here? And you just click on that. And when you click on that, that's gonna show up.
Okay. And okay.
And see components right here, section 10. There you go.
Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you. I will do it tonight.
No worries. Let me stop sharing my screen. All right, who we
I
got?
want to mention while you were, sorry, Mom, my apologies. I just wanted to mention while you were on that screen with watching the videos, especially if you are new and you haven't completed all of your videos, do not change your email address. If you are creating an email address for your business and you want to change it in the back office, wait until you finish all of the videos first. Then change your email.
Thank you.
All right.
No problem.
Okay. She's gonna get them trainings done. Okay, Angela Clark. It's your turn now, Miss Angela. Sorry about that.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So I have a question about the you were clicking on the American airline vacation.
Yes, ma'am.
And it said the self registration.
Mm-hmm.
So when you do that self registration, is that registering for the business? Because I have a personal one myself already. So how does that work? I have a personal one with Delta. I have a personal one with, American Airline. So how does that work when you do it for a self-reservation?
You mean
how does it distinguish between the travel business for InteleTravel and my personal?
Oh, you have to sign up. So it's gonna be you're gonna have your personal, which is the consumer side. Then you're gonna have the travel agent side.
Okay.
So when you have to re-sign up as an agent, it doesn't matter if you already have a gazillion miles on Delta vacations as a consumer, because you're not going to get paid booking it as a consumer. So you have to sign up on that agent portal.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
Yeah. No worries. Great question. And that was, who was that again?
Angela.
Angela. Okay. All right, Miss Angela. All right. Lenore Benoit. I hope I said your name right. Hey, Lenore.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay. My question is, when you and Ms. Riddick pulled up your homepage on your website, where did you get that picture from? Because I don't see it when you on my personal website. Where do you get
so you can change. Are you referring to the background picture, like the heading picture?
Yeah.
So you can choose when you're in there updating your profile where you put your name, phone number, email, slogan, business name. If you keep scrolling down on that same page, you can choose one of those options. I think there's maybe 6 that you can choose from.
That picture is not one of them. That picture is
talk about the very first login page. Have you logged in lately? That's a new page there. She's talking about that very first InteleTravel login page. Log out, Jamal, and log back in.
Right here?
Mm-hmm. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that page. Right?
Yeah, that's pretty new. So if you go try to log into yours, it should look the same way.
If I go to my page?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, I went there. Hold on one second.
Why are you doing that, Miss Lenore?
I see it. It's on the login page.
Is
the login page.
Is that what you were referring to?
I was referring to my website, my personal website page.
The one with her profile picture. where you put your
Yeah, when I log in,
phone number.
I'm talking
That
about,
one.
yeah, my personal website page.
Yeah.
Can I get that picture on my page, or is it just for
Yeah,
InteleTravel?
see right here? You can upload your picture right here. You
Okay,
click
let me
on
see.
choose file, and you go find a picture that you want.
Where, what do you mean I can find a picture I want? Where is it?
See right here where it says choose file, Miss Lenore?
Where's the picture?
Oh, I have to go find me a picture. I got a bunch of pictures. So if I came down here
Yeah,
and
but
pick
I'm
my
talking
personal
about that
picture,
picture.
say again?
That picture, one on the login page. That picture.
You gotta save it. Save it as a file.
Yeah, you could screenshot it and save it and use it that way.
Oh, okay. All right.
If you mean as far as putting that as your profile picture, you can, but it's not going to have your face on it unless you edit it and to put your face on it.
Okay, well, currently I have my face on it right now. I just wanted to change the picture. So
Yeah, you have to save that picture on your
I've saved
computer.
it. Okay.
Yeah, you got it? All
Got
right.
it. Thank you.
No worries, Miss Lenore. Great job. Miss Patty, how you doing, Miss Patty? It's on you. You're on mute. There you go.
Oh, good evening, wherever you are, or good morning. Yes, so I did want to, because I am brand new and have just been doing this like 2.5 weeks. So I wanted to confirm you do get a daily email from InteleTravel.com, and it will say new agent success. And you will get one every day confirming that that's what Jamal said.
You close enough, Miss Patty.
Sorry, I want to make sure. And I just noticed today was the first day I haven't gotten it, so I think they must send it like the first 10, because Friday I think will be my 3 week or 2 weeks or something. So, but my question is, I've gone through and completed the training, in which anyone that has not done it, there are 2 modules out there. There's the InteleTravel training where he showed you, and then you got to scroll down and there's a Sandals code of conduct that I didn't scroll down far enough until someone kept saying that you had to do this training, which is InteleTravel's 20-minute or 28-minute video. But where I'm going with this, I completed all the training, and I, like on yours, it said, congratulations, you've completed. But mine, I have a different picture and it says 100%, but I don't have that congratulations completed or any type of certificate. So I had just wondered if there's yet another piece, even though I've gone through all the videos and taken the little quizzes, that I'm missing.
Okay. Miss Patty, congratulations. Welcome to our organization. What you need to do now is register for some suppliers.
And I've done that. I just was more making sure, was there something?
There's nothing else.
Okay, and then my second question, the credit card forms, which I see those.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get a grasp on, because we are asking for clients to obtain personal information and worked in the financial industry. I haven't heard yet what InteleTravel recommends on transferring that info, because an email is not secure when you're thinking about a person's financials. So is there a standard that maybe I just haven't seen yet? And those forms on making it easy if you send it through somebody's cell phone and get it back. That's where I'm wrapping my head around. That piece is, how can we get that information and still make sure we're being secure with it?
Well, if you that concerned, and we should be, we want to protect clients' information, Miss Patty, you can tell them to get a prepaid reloadable Visa from Walmart or CVS so their information is never compromised.
Okay, well, I was just thinking when you have to send that form back. That's what I was.
I understand, yeah, because you want to make sure it's secure. But
what do you do? What do you use?
Credit card authorization form.
And do you just do it through email?
Yes, ma'am.
in some emails there is an option to secure what they're sending. So it just depends on what email source they're using. I know Google, I forget what it's under, but Google has a way to kind of help secure emails going in and out. So you may want to just maybe ask them what email they're using and see if they have an option to secure it when they do send it back to you.
Awesome.
I'm thinking that would be the answer. And I'm also an IT security minded, so this is probably what a lot of people don't really think about. But in my mind, I just wondered what people were using, and email is what I had suspected, but was hoping for a different answer. Thank you.
Welcome to the team.
Yeah, thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Good. Karen, how you doing, Karen? The last one is somebody just golf. We're gonna get to you, golf. You're the last one. All right, Karen, come on, Karen. You've been waiting. There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Your question?
Okay, I have two questions. One of my questions is about InteleSpark. My question is, do you know about any updates or when a new CRM will be available and when? And my second question is in reference to the virtual group training that I did last year with Cheryl Pellegrino. I'm still trying to access that PIN that we were supposed to be mailed. Can you also give me that email that I can request that group certification PIN be re-emailed or resent to me?
Okay.
Yes.
InteleSpark, I don't think that's coming back. Anybody know about InteleSpark?
No, it's no longer.
Is there another program that's replacing it maybe?
There will be. They are working on things, but we don't have a date yet. But when they get it together and they figure out which one's going to be the best for us, they will release. But right now, there isn't like a replacement just yet.
And your other question was about a PIN. Did you know anything about a PIN?
So the group when you did the groups, if it was virtual, the one we did online, I think it was June last year. So send an email to events@InteleTravel.com and just let them know that you were on that training. Put your agent PIN number on there and let them know that you didn't receive your PIN and certificate.
Okay, and that's the only email because I've been emailing them and there's no response. So just continue to email.
I wouldn't say continue to email.
No, I contacted customer service and gotten pins that I was missing.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Now, if you don't get that pin, you still can make money, okay?
Of course.
All right. I don't want you to burn the place down now. Give me
no.
All right, okay.
Please don't.
Denicia, golf the last one. We got to get.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. Your question?
Yes, you went over self-registrations. You went really quick, so I didn't get everything down. It was about the tickets under the tab. What tab was that?
Okay, it's a video in your back office in section 6, and it shows how to register with suppliers. Have you taken your training yet?
Yes, but it was a while ago.
Well, guess what? It's recorded.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Okay, thank you.
Right. No worries. Because I can show you, but I want to get Golf's question answered.
Okay, no problem.
That could be, I'm not trying to be smart. I don't want you guys to think I'm trying to be funny.
No, it's okay.
Okay, because I get emails and they ain't gonna let me do this no more.
Okay.
Golf and Angela. Golf and Angie. Come on, Golf and Angie. Come on, there you go.
You're asking me because I'm Angie, but I don't.
Okay.
Mine was a little bit like that. Oh, Jeff. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. You said.
No. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that.
All right. Okay. Let's do it.
Okay. So my question was, it was sort of piggyback off of the other one. Do you personally, because I need to keep mine as simple as possible, do you personally use like Travel Joy or Travelify personally? Does that make your life easier, or how do you personally do?
Okay, that's a great question. You can use your email, to be honest with you. You don't have to go buy Travel Joy. But if you buy Travel Joy, just make sure you use. Is somebody trying to share the screen?
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Okay. You can use Travel Joy, but just make sure you understand how to use it. But that's a whole nother training, Miss Angie. But you don't need Travel Joy. I mean, a lot of things make my life easier. I print out my stuff, but most people say they don't print stuff out because that's kind of old school. But it really depends on how organized you want to be. And you can get a separate email where it's just about travel. So if you got clients sending there, you can still do a search to find that client information, a reservation, or things of that nature. I hope that makes sense to you, Miss Angie. Did she leave?
She muted. She's muted.
Okay. Hold up.
She's,
You
I think
good?
she's
You
saying
good,
yes.
Miss Angie?
She's good.
Okay. Okay, guys.
Sorry, it wouldn't let me unmute, but yes, thank
No
you.
worries, no worries. And it's all about just being organized, Miss Angie. You don't need Travel Joy to be organized. You can be organized with at gmail.com. You could be as organized with that as well. Okay? So, with that being said, it's 8:30. We got all the questions this time. Go ahead and close us out, Miss Keisha.
Thank you all so very much. Thank you, Jamal, for assisting. I appreciate you being here. Thank you, everyone, for joining tonight to learn more about your business. Always remember, keep checking your back office. Use it. It's going to be one of your best friends. Again, I want to mention the Departure Lounge is also another great place to ask questions. Make sure you're checking that, what's it called? The magnifying glass. Put your question in there first. And enjoy your business. Have fun with it. And also don't overwhelm yourself with registering with too many suppliers at one time. Have a great evening. We'll see you all next week.
All right.